Alright, welcome to Bloodborne. Now, this is a relatively new PlayStation 4 game and my first foray into the Demon Souls, Dark Souls type gameplay. PlayStation 4 exclusive, and here we go. First couple of runs here. Now, I had already made a few runs. I had unlocked that ladder, but as you can see, I'm still not quite into the gameplay yet. Lots of misses, don't quite know the range of my weapons. The bone saw seems to have a fairly small range, but it does have a wide arc and fairly quick on the weak attack. So here I've started messing around with the trick, which turns it into a polearm. Much slower attacks, but much better position. But then again, a narrow attack unless you go for the sweep attacks. So you can see a lot of up, down, up attacks with the bone saw. Polearm version anyway. So looking at my day one at the moment, which I'm trying to get a feel for the way a newbie will progress in this series. Old habits from JRPGs and stuff, going and checking all the corners and trying to break things to get potions and all that sort of stuff. Exploring the world. At least it's a bit of a treat in this game because it is quite a wonderfully stylized game and good art direction in it. Looking at how cool it is that you do get dirty as a character model, so not just a static character, but you do get all dirt and grime and all that sort of stuff going on. And I was a bit enamored at this point. So this, like I said, this is day one. What I'm showing off here is how crap I am at the game, and hopefully making some people feel better that they struggle in the first bit. Environmental damage there. Walk through the fire, get burnt. Who would have thought it? A lot of games these days where you just are forced not to take that sort of damage. So as you can see at the moment, I'm using the gun with great effect. Now that was a parry where he dropped to a knee. That would have actually allowed me to do a brutal attack, but first day of the game, not really all over that sort of stuff. Not dodging. One of the biggest things that I'm doing wrong here is the not dodging. But still seeing, I guess, here we go. Now at this point I am flanked by this patrol. Enemy placement in this game is a big part of your strategy. And so as soon as I walked down those stairs and took out that guy that got a few hits on me, I was pretty much dead. So here we go. Learnt my lessons. Knew that guy was there, but using the wrong trick polearm for that sort of one-on-one encounter, I probably should have used the bone saw to get him down real quick, or at least aimed that better. So we're trying this route again. Again, using the gun like there's no limit to ammo, which there is, and later on in day 2 I do actually run out of ammo and learn my lesson. So I'm trying to get the parries in here. Now that guy did clip through the guy with the torch, which I was not expecting, so that was probably the one almost unfair death that I feel I came across, although many other mistakes that led to that death, such as not dodging, not moving, standing still. See this guy coming, we try to parry again, and as you can see I've gone back to the normal attacks, these quicker attacks. So now I'm trying a different route to see how I go, because I feel like I keep getting flanked by that patrol. So we have a few other guys to kill here, but now you can sort of see I'm starting to move around a little bit more. Still haven't got the hang of my range, and still not paying enough attention to the bars and keep attacking after they're dead. Never mind, there's that patrol that would always flank me. And I'm learning my lesson here, checking to see if there's anyone else behind them, which there is not. So already in day 1 I'm trying the old MMO tactic, particularly Final Fantasy XI, where you'd have someone go out and pull one monster at a time and take out small groups rather than entire packs. Again, Pitchfork does not have a big wind up as you expect with a large weapon, so I keep getting smashed by it. I think I was pretty frustrated at that point when I got hit by that. And so we pull the next couple of guys, and so you peel them off, deal with them in a space where you're relatively safe, and start dodging. So here I'm doing the rolls because I'm not actually focused on the target. So if you focus on the target, you do side steps, which are a bit more controlled, but also they don't give you such a drastic, evasive distance, which can play a factor. So again, this is a good example of the exploration in the game. So I'm exploring back this way, see what I can find, and I actually find a shortcut. So here I open a door which allows me to move more freely onto this street without going over the top of the buildings, which may help me later on. I suss out that guy there. I decide I'm not interested in fighting a big fuck off guy. Lucky, that was the first time I ran at that corner. I just happened to be a tight corner, so he didn't see me in his aggro radius, unlike that guy who jumped out the side of a house and smashed me in the face. But never mind. So here we're approaching the bonfire on the left. Now the bonfire seems to get a few mentions, particularly from new players to this type of game, as one of the first choke points. That guy with the blue eyes, he had killed me, or at least picked up my blood echoes on a previous try, and killing them restores them. So you do get to try and make up for your errors, or at least you get one chance to make up for your errors anyway. So as you can see, lots of movement down there, lots of bad guys. We've attracted a bit of attention, so we take care of those guys. You can see I'm starting to get a bit better at my targeting, having better hits. So you can sort of see the slow improvement already on day one, and I did feel like I ended the game better. Part of it was learning which buttons which. There are a few times when I switched my trick instead of attacking because I'd forgot the things. So here we've run straight down and we've tried to run into cover and then face all the enemies there. Now that's a mistake because there's that wolf. So learn from that and try not to let that happen again. So we managed to take them out, heal up and then have another shot. Now those range guys are a real pain, you've got to keep moving. Now here I'm dead because I've just been flanked by that group there, which doesn't take many hits, does not take many hits. Hopefully I'll have day 2 up soon, so see you later.